Aquinas Literacy Center offers individualized instruction in the English language right here to adult immigrants in McKinley Park and surrounding communities. Our core program is one-on-one English as a second language tutoring. We have adult learners matched with their own volunteer English literacy tutor. We train all of our tutors in-house, we provide materials, and when students come in, we assess them. We want to make sure that we know what level of English they're at. We want to know what their goals are, why they're here at Aquinas.
I live very close to Aquinas Literacy Center, and I decided improve my language. Because my job, I working with kids, I work as a gymnastics coach. Learning English helps me explain to my students gymnastics technique. I really like staff at Aquinas Literacy Center. Everything is very well organized. I know my teachers are very creative and responsible when preparing for the classes. Very professional and friendly to me in teaching.
When we train tutors to create lessons, they need to be intentional and engaging, simply because it's part of the Aquinas teaching method, as well as engaging your student for their ultimate goal of learning English. We keep our lessons simple, with vocabulary appropriate to the learner and to the learner's ability, so that they can use this simple lesson and vocabulary not only in Aquinas but outside of Aquinas.
I've been tutoring with Aquinas for 5 years, and I just enjoy giving assistance and guidance and hearing stories from my students and just sharing with me that they were able to communicate, whether it's the doctors, whether it's the teachers, and that just gives me a sense of giving them courage to speak and communicate. The facility itself has everything, the props, the books, the manuals, it's all here. It's all here. You just create your own style, your own workmanship.
It's very, very rewarding to see how you could help a lot of these learners who are so excited about learning English and practicing, and it's just really rewarding. And it wasn't until I've actually did this myself that you really do see how rewarding an experience it is.
We hear every day our learners experience a lot of challenges by not knowing the English language. Workers around them are getting promotions, and they're not getting promotions because they don't know English. It's hard for them to help their children in school or read to their children. People want to get involved in their neighborhood, but they don't have the language skills to get involved in the community.
Not only will you learn, but you'll get to practice. You'll get to meet other people who are also learning English. You'll learn about all the resources that we have at Aquinas. You'll learn about, also getting a library card to use that as a resource. You're going to learn so many things about the community along with English itself.
We were started by the Adrian Dominican Sisters nearly 30 years ago. And part of that, we welcome our learners with a spirit of hospitality.
I believe that what is learned here affects each individual in so many ways. It certainly would affect a person's self-image. They would certainly feel so much better about themselves, I think, and proud of themselves. They become more easily able to communicate with others, to navigate in this world, in this neighborhood, in this country. Aquinas does some amazing stuff. I'm just glad that Aquinas is in this area of McKinley Park. It adds vibrancy, it adds life, it adds vitality, and a much needed sense of purpose, and I believe that's important.
There's so much growth, there's so many things going on, there's so much potential for what we can do, and it's really been incredible to be a part of that and to see how we take that in a new direction.